What?
Goals to lead here for Jin Air. That's all of that season.
Right, Malrang was snapping a bit in game number 1. He's up on the map now.
Yep, the heal is going to come out. That is his original one, but it's not going to be enough. That's first blood. That's going to Malrang.
And some
board as well. So position of jungle is well known. BDD does still have his flash, but bottom side of the map, Roots is going to be able to pick up another kill. Could even be a second one here as Prey not going to get hit.
Does so much. Now max the W first, you trolls. Don't max the damage spells. And in lane, you just see what happens. Yes, not the tankiest, but the moment you back away, it's just free damage onto both Prey and Snowplow.
Yeah, that life binding was absolutely stunning.
He walks up, he's going to be spotted by Lindarang.
Yep, Lindarang's going to move on in. That's a great snare that's going to land. Pop Blossom's invested, but Umti gets his way out. Does have a blast cone as well to get his way around. Another kickback comes in. He was considering following, but decides maybe topside's going to be his way out. Kingen doesn't even know that they're on their way. Picks himself up a turret plate. That's a great max range stun there from Grace. He's looking for the ultimate. Not going to quite get there as Umti almost makes
the one more wave. Disease hits Prey on his return. It's a solo queue special, guys.
Yep.
That was a flash binding from Kellen, so that's actually a pretty big target on the map of the Lux. Nice steal.
Bottom side of the map as well is the fact that Kellen wasn't trade killed. They had the Aftershock available, that kept him alive, and they were able to make them more greedy as Pop Blossom comes down. Kingen uses it to kill peaks down there towards the bottom side as BDD is going to get stunned up. Those Mercury Treads are going to be very useful here at this stage. He's not going to land there from Umti as BDD is able to avoid almost everything. Goes gold in there, and that's going to be a lot of damage. The gold is going to be on both sides. Final Spark is going to pick him off. Just the tip is going to land. That's going to be the first kill, but answered as Kellen comes in. Grabs the Syndra. Lindarang now 1 versus...
Silas actually going top side, springing this play.
Well, Redemption comes down. That's BDD. He managed to hijack that. It's going to be the Olaf securing the Dragon. And Shelly's going to be able to take him down to half health instantly as well. Sitting on that Pop Blossom is going to be okay. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, it's going to be a fight started. Final Spark not even needed as the Olaf picks up the kill.
Around those plays, some tuning to be done.
Yeah, you can still see that the gold is actually in favor of Jenner after that, as quickness was popped, and then nothing actually happened as Ragnarok was available, and the Olaf...
I think they're going to get to a mid-game in a lot more even fashion.
Well, Grace in position, not going to find the stun there onto Umti, though, as they do look to get him. They knock him up with the Grand Entrance, he flashes in order to get himself away. The flash forward there from BDD, is that's maybe why they picked up the Zoe. Olaf does grab the Mountain Drake. Outer turret in mid lane, still something they're probably okay with as Unleashed Power comes out of Kingen this time. Doesn't have a lot of orbs to offer as the flash forward does come in from BDD. Pop Blossom in the back line as Lindarang almost looked like he panicked there as Prey right underneath this turret. Gets out of turret range, that's the Feather Storm there from Prey, but
Grace on the back end here, so a little bit yucky, but the first play from Jin Air is good, but trying to patrol two sides, I think they were easily found out.
Yeah. A really cute kickback into the Grand Entrance there as well. Snowflower managed to catch the Syndra in midair, but Flash is going to get him out as at least Malrang was able, like we said before, to lock down the Mountain Drake, which can be useful in the later stages.
They've definitely been cleaner. We'll see if it's the Comet proc or the secondary part of the queue that picks up the kill here. This Comet from Kingen. They're in this awkward spot. The R, like you mentioned, was a panic one for the shield as far as we can tell. Let's watch this last piece. They got stunned under 2 turrets.
Yeah.
Like, wait, how many kills are going to happen here? Q comes out. It's the Comet. Yes.
Yeah, it was. Kingen is proccing his passive about a bajillion times over and over again.
He wants this.
He is going to lock it down with the Pop Blossom, but Lindarang's going to give one back. The flash not quite far enough. The light binding as Baron's down to half health. This is certainly a something. As BDD on the top side in flanking position. Kingen's going to move on over. Should be able to get here in time, but KT don't want to go for that 50-50. Light Binding's going to go wide. They jump back onto the Baron now as KT. Decent positioning. Okay, Snowflower, grand entrance, gets himself out. The battle dance is going to be in there. Umpty. Oh, meanwhile, Kingen on the back end gets the 2. With the ultimate, the Pop Blossom is popping off for KT. As Umpty gets the kick flash, Grace is dead because of it. And KT rolls to get a Baron. They get a couple of kills, and they're back in the driver's seat.
He's still hopping mad. That's not going to hit.
Yeah, Pop Blossom once again going to be used.
Fight. You compare that to KT in the first game that was deciding everywhere Jin Air had to go, and then KT saying, all right, we'll start the Baron, let's see how you make sense of it. It ends up being a 50-50, but it goes the way of Umpty.
Yeah, Abscond lands this time, and that is why Kingen was able to get in and get so much damage. Pop Blossom coming out from a full AP Silas is just a disgusting ability. As Umpty played it about it.
They're going to try something, but KT will move forward.
Yeah, Umpty diving into the back line. Can he get the kickback? He does onto Kellen, but he survives. Grace is not so lucky, though, as the final spark doesn't do too much. Lindarang flashes forward, gets 3 in the Pop Blossom. Kingen gets into his Zonyas, but it's the bottom lane. Just evaporating on KT's side. BDD. You don't have any friends left.
You're going to have gaming, but it's after 2 inhibitors already down, Atlas. That's the big cost here. Fight opens and it's on KT's terms again. Lindarang's not there, he's on a very long flank around, but he's not noticed even though he's in vision on the minions. When his flash comes in, you get to see the potential of the AP Nico.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. No Featherstorm available there from Prey. He had used it earlier on. And that is very different Sivir damage.
Escape and put down vision in meaningful areas.
Oh, wow. Okay, they're going to try and catch King, and Pop Blossom does go down. He catches Malrong with it. But still, does he have that other stopwatch? I don't think so. There's the other Pop Blossom. Kingen's going to go down eventually. He stuck around for a long time. Root still very, very healthy here. As KT think they might have an opportunity. Prey tries to get the Blade Caller. He's actually looking for inhibitors now. As Snowflower tries to get himself out. Umpty not going to get snagged by much. Life Binding is going to be ignored as Prey against the world. This is his debut series on KT, and already he's running towards Jin Air's base. He's defecting, Papa Smithy. What is happening? Can he get the execute? The answer is going to be no. As he falls down.
That's a really smart thing here. We'll talk about this way later. Kingen's on a flame. He's literally on.
Standing on
a visible ward, mate. Come on, what are you doing? He has that stasis, able to live for a while, but now KT's super out of position. You could all try to rush mid lane, but with the no minion wave, you can't end the game. So they're really at 6s and 7s here. I imagine the final decision for Prey to go forward, the rest to buy time, might have been a scattered one, but Prey makes the most of it because he takes the inhibitor. He actually drags the team all the way to things at once. Take the Baron and stop Kingen for backdooring.
Well, Umpty's going to die, so that is going to mean has all 6 complete.
In 60 minutes, it'll be 95 minutes Atlas, and that's already what Jin Air are thinking about. It's Sivir, it's late game, it's a telecom war team. As going to see the replay here. Again, attempted steal.
Next 2 seconds.
Jin Air's pushing out. No one's side laning here. It's everybody honestly around mid lane.
Kingen gonna get the abscond. That's the triple stun as the quickness goes over 3 in the backline instantly. Blade Call is gonna come through, but you can see the death report. The Sivir is no longer there. Jin Air are just melting because Prey is still alive. Grace is down there, but not for very long, and Kingen at half health means that Lindarang has to just try to slink away. This should be game for KT Rolster, but damn, it was hard.
Damn, it was hard indeed. 2 Nikos with a big story. TP out attempt, he's dead.
Umpty's so good at that, Papa Smithy, don't we remember, in that 94-minute game.
And the best Nikos, the counterfeit one. Turns out the branding doesn't matter. Kingen in melee range of the Sivir. Root in the Death Chamber, and so is Jin Air Greenwings.
And that's when Smeb's looking on backstage saying, yes, my son, that is what we do. We win games with AoE ultimate flanks. Very, very nice stuff there from Kingen, who's had so much pressure on him. If you're playing behind Smeb, there's always so much pressure, but you can understand why he was put in here today Great performance game 1 and equally great performance in game number 2 as well.
Smeb found it hard to play a lot of the new meta champions in 2019. He went back to his Rumble at times. Takali at the start was very underwhelming. Kingen is this solo queue monster, and he's playing Nico. He's playing the champions he needs to in this series and looking good doing it. So while we await a return of Smeb and Score's smiling faces, you know what KT fans want to see more than that? KT rolls to taking a bow.